Oh, hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screeners Prime. Alright, fam, look at what we got here. Baby, we got something from old Super 7, old new lino, a new scope, new body scope. The fig looks good, fam, looks good, and guess what? It also has the light up eyes. Looking good. Looks lit up very well. So what makes me wonder, is it going to have like the old school ring to stick in the back for it to light up, or what? It also gives you another Sword of Omens, Eye of Thundera, I should say, where he does the sight beyond sight. Thing I'm looking at right now, fam, is what is this with the arms and with the legs? The same style, fam. I mean, is tweaked a little bit, but why not give us some double jointed? I hope that if they didn't, because those arms are looking kind of like the arms that was on the new snout spout. And so what I'm thinking is, if that's the case, hopefully the chest is not too big, and then he can wrap the arms around, because the new snout spout has like a little like an indent in the arms to kind of fake the funk like it has the double jointed, but it's not. So I'm hoping maybe that will help, but I would have preferred, and they have something against, the double jointed arms, because Brian Flynn doesn't like to mess up the aesthetics, which I get it, it's cool and whatnot. But however, it's time to kind of step things up into the new age, and this is a step in hopefully the right direction. But again, I still gotta see how it's going to be when we see better in-hand photos, or the figure itself on some sort of video. So until that's done, fam, I reserve my judgment for right now. It looks good. It's definitely looking better. It definitely looks more cartoon animated. The ones before definitely were looking cartoon animated, but this one looks a whole lot more like it. So they definitely have my interest. Now, will this be the new standard that they're using, and are they going to try and do this so that people go back and buy all these new ones? I don't know. I don't know if people are willing to do that. I don't mind getting this new lino, because I want a new body, fam, because you can't move them and pose them. I can't anyway. The way I want to, if I had like a Masterverse line. That's a perfect example. The Masterverse line, the way the articulation, everything is, you can pose it exactly how you want. There's not too much you can't do. With the old Motu body that's on the Thundercats, you're limited. You can still pose them and whatnot, but it's limited. And it's time for Super 7 to up their game. Just in that aspect, the looks of everything is great. The look is great. My only complaint, and this has always been my only complaint, is that it's on the old body. I wanted it to be on a bigger, not necessarily a bigger body, but on a better body, like the way the Masterverse figures work. If they had put the Thundercats on that, I think they would have sold a lot more myself. To me, they look a lot better. They would look a lot better. Posability would be a lot better. It's time to step it up. So again, this is a step in the right, hopefully the right direction, because of the new aesthetic. However, again, I reserve my judgment on how the fig actually looks, and I'm now going to show you a pic of snout spout, the new snout spout and the previous Lino that we got. The previous Lino that we got with a swapped head and whatnot. Just to kind of give you a feel of how it would kind of look with the snout spout body, give or take. Of course, snout spout is a lot bigger than the Lino, so just keep that in mind. I'm just merely looking at the aesthetic. Okay, so here's the Lino, the original Lino, and you can see how the arm doesn't bend very well. And then look at snout spout, the new snout spout. The arm bends a little better. Here's a picture of them together, and you can see where it bends better than the Lino does. And then if you look at them just hanging, it looks a whole lot better as far as the bend. Now here you got snout spout just holding the sword of omens, just messing around, and you can see his body is just too big. His chest is too big. He can't connect to anything. There's no way his arms are going to get together to where he can hold the sword of omens doing the sight beyond sight. Here's Lino right there, showing that he can hold the sword, but it is a little tight with him to do it. Now, as I look at the image now, fam, it looks a whole lot like the cartoon. To be honest, now that I'm really focused on it a lot more, it looks a lot. And he has muscles. I mean, it looks a lot, man. Now that I look at it, it does look a lot like the cartoon. But again, I don't know how I'm going to feel about those elbows and those single jointed elbows and those single jointed knees. That's the thing that has me worried, fam, where they could have just went ahead and doubled the knees and doubled the elbows, and they could have fixed all this. But tell me what you think, fam. Is this a pass? Is this a grab? Are you cool with how the Thundercats are before, or are you interested in upgrades and getting the double jointed elbows and knees? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.